In our previous class, we have learned some basic tools about Python. For example, we have learned how to read and write a Python script, how to import Excel file, and how to install and activate packages. And we have done some basic analysis or basic visualization. Now, today we will move to next step, that is ANOVA. We will perform ANOVA on Python. So when you are given any task or any analysis in Python or any tools like R or other data analysis tool, a few questions should be arised in your mind before performing any analysis. Question number 1. For example, today your task is ANOVA. You need to raise question related to ANOVA. The first question, what is ANOVA? Second question, please also note type these questions and also type these questions. What is ANOVA? Second question, why ANOVA? Third question, any types of ANOVA? And number 4, sample data set for ANOVA. And last one, which type of ANOVA will fit on your dataset. So you need to ask these 5 questions, but first you need to ask these 4 questions. You can ask these questions from Google. You can ask these questions from any book, or you can search it in any website, or you may ask these questions from ChatGPT or any AI tool. I'm typing what is ANOVA, why ANOVA, and any type of ANOVA. Or any types of ANOVA, and sample data set for ANOVA, for all type of ANOVA. So that you can decide which type of ANOVA you need to apply on your data set. So if you want to arrange your data set, you need a sample data so that you can arrange your file according to sample file. So for this, you need to copy these questions, copy, open ChatGPT. Please copy these questions and open ChatGPT and paste this question within chat. ChatGPT. And paste this question here. And search answer for this question. It is showing us ANOVA, or analysis of variance, is the statistical method. It is a statistical method used to test the difference between the mean of three or more groups. This point is very important because in the case of t-test, we need only two group. But if you have more than two group, then you need to apply ANOVA. It assesses whether the observed variation in the data come from a true difference between the groups or simply due to the random chance. Unlike t-test, which compare only two means. So here is the example with comparison of t-test. In t-test, you can compare only two means at a time. ANOVA can handle multiple groups in a single analysis, making it an effective way to compare groups simultaneously. If you have two groups, you need to apply t-test. If you have more than two groups, you need to apply ANOVA. So that is the main difference between t-test and ANOVA. So why ANOVA? Why we are going to perform ANOVA? ANOVA is useful because it allows comparison of multiple group mean in one test. It reduces the likelihood of making type 1 error false positive that would occur if multiple t-tests were conducted. It helps determine if at least one group significantly different from the other, guiding further investigation. It's applicable in various research fields, including biology, medicine, social science, and business, where multiple experiments conditions are categorized and analyzed. So here are types of ANOVA. There are several types of ANOVA which study to different studying design. For example, one-way ANOVA, two-way ANOVA, repeated measure ANOVA, and M ANOVA, and COVA. So all these are the different types of ANOVA. First, we need to understand all these type of ANOVA and what is the difference between all these types. One-way ANOVA, compare the mean of three or more group based on single independent variable. If you have single independent variables and more than three or more than three groups, for example, in the case of our ficus data set, if you check ficus data set, here is ficus data set. We have just one independent variable, species. It consists of three groups, S1, S2, S3. If we want to check the effect of species on sepal length, then we will apply one-way ANOVA. No, if you have another variable named fertilizer, you can check the effect of fertilizer as well as species on sepal length. Now you have two independent variables, species and fertilizer. If you have two independent variables with more than three groups, then you need to apply two-way ANOVA. Now, here is repeated measure ANOVA, used when the same subjects are measured multiple times under the different condition. For example, you have measured temperature at the start of the day, at the mid of the day, at the mid half of the day, or at the evening or at the night. Variable is same temperature. You can measure it with different time duration or different time period. So this type of data you can apply. You can apply repeated measure ANOVA. ANOVA, multivariate ANOVA. Similar to ANOVA, but used when there are multiple dependent variables. For example, we have a ficus dataset, and ficus dataset have a multiple dependent variable. Species is the independent variable, while others four are dependent variables. So if we have only one dependent and one independent variable, then you will apply one-way ANOVA. If you have one independent variable and have multiple dependent variable, then you will apply ANOVA, multivariate ANOVA. Now, here is also sample dataset for one-way ANOVA, fertilizer, plant growth. Two-way ANOVA, fertilizer, water frequency. Now you have two factors, two independent variables. Repeated measure ANOVA, same subject repeated treatment, post-treatment, pre-treatment, and post-treatment. ANOVA have one independent variable, that is diet group, while three dependent variables. So if you have this type of data, you need to apply ANOVA. For example, we have a ficus data set, we need to apply ANOVA on ficus data set. If we want to apply ANOVA on complete data set. If you want to apply just only one variable, then you need to apply simple one-way ANOVA. Here is ANCOVA. Here is the data set for program AB, test score, and prior knowledge. No. Please all participants get sample data set according to your field of study. For example, if you are business person, because this data set is related to biology, if your field of study is business, engineering, or any other field, you can get sample data set of your own field. For example, I am typing here, thanks, please give example for sample data table from business. So here are the data set for business field of study. You can, if your field of study is business, you need to arrange your data set like this. If your field of study is medical sciences, you can write a message, please give me a sample data set for medical sciences. So here is the sample data set for all type of analysis. No, say thanks. No, I want to perform all these types of ANOVA on sample dataset in Python. No, if you have your dataset, then you need to import your dataset and take its structure or data summary and provide to ChatGPT. I have this dataset, I want to apply ANOVA. No, we have a sample dataset within Python, within ChatGPT. So I am saying please use this sample dataset for performing one way and other ANOVA and also draw its plot. And also Python and also draw its plot. Draw their respective plots and send message. So here is the Python script for performing one-way ANOVA, two-way ANOVA, on sample dataset three-way ANOVA, repeated measure ANOVA. So if you want to arrange your dataset for one-way ANOVA, you need to check sample dataset. Like for one-way ANOVA, this is sample dataset for one-way ANOVA. You need to arrange your file like this. If you want to for multivariate ANOVA, you need to arrange file like this, ANOVA. Arrange file like this and import and take str of your dataset and provide to ChatGPT. ChatGPT will give you a script. No, I want to run this code one by one. Then I will allow you do practice. So for this, I need these type of packages. So copy these packages, copy, open Python, paste here, and run these codes. It will take some time, or no, all packages are activated. These all codes are for library or turn on. No, for one-way ANOVA. Copy. Here is a sample dataset for one-way ANOVA. No, run this code for one-way ANOVA. Here is the results of one-way ANOVA, and here are its plot. Now use two-way ANOVA. Copy. Open, paste here, and run this code for two-way ANOVA on sample dataset. So here is the script for two-way ANOVA, and these are the result of two-way ANOVA. Now next is repeated measure ANOVA. Copy, open script, paste here, and run. So here is the result for repeated measure ANOVA, and here are the results for repeated measure ANOVA. Now next is ANOVA. Copy, open ChatGPT. Open Python, paste here, and run this code. Now here are the ANOVA for multivariate ANOVA, and here is their respective tables. Now if you want to perform ANOVA, you need to copy this code, open Python, and run this code. Yes, here is the script for ANOVA, and here is could not interrupt values average customer income for X parameter. I need to give this message to ChatGPT. It is giving me some warning message so that it can improve it. Copy, copy ChatGPT and provide and run. Here is the code, updated code, again copy and run. No, here is the exact code plot. Okay. Now please, you have seen all step. Please do practice. If any participant facing an issue, I am here to assist you. Please do practice. Draw all type of or 4 or 5 type of ANOVA plots and tables and share these table and plot within group. If you have any question or any issue or found error, you can discuss. Okay, now start and apply all possible analysis for ANOVA. Okay, please create this plot and share it in group. I am waiting for your reply. If any participant have issue or want to ask question, you can discuss. Okay. Please let me know if you have any question. If your task is clear, please type clear within chat so that I can give you another task. I am sending you another task. After this task you need to complete. So your next task is, please also note these tasks. Today your task is ANOVA. You first need to ask questions. What is ANOVA? Why ANOVA? Any sample data set type of ANOVA? And other task is your correlation. So for this you need to first you need to find the questions answer of this question. For example, what is correlation? Why correlation? Types of correlation and any sample data set for each type. So you need to ask these questions every time. Okay, if place clear and you are going to start and type done within chat so that I may be relaxed and you can do. Alfred stunning, it's okay. If clear, please type clear. Kamara, Mato, Muhammad Roman, Muhammad Jello, please all type clear if you have clear idea about your task. Okay. No, please do your task, and I am also here. If you are facing an issue, you can share your screen or you can open your mic. I am waiting for your task.